You touched on a tragedy.
Yeah.
Are you able to go into, because I feel like they're the moments in time where relationships really do gel and get tighter, and you know that you're in it together.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I feel a bit embarrassed about it because her dad committed suicide, and
right.
when Tanya and so we were about to get married. So, but at the time I was at the London Marathon, and
Which is the first one that you got paid.
yes, yeah,
to
in
go along to.
1989. So I'm away, and the news comes through, and I had that difficult decision to make: do I stay and run the London Marathon, or do I come home to support Tanya and her mum and obviously go to the funeral? So I chose to stay, and I'm not sure to this day, Trent, if that was the right decision, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Now, I did finish second in the London Marathon. I won 100 grand. We probably bought our first house. You know, it set me off on a career that, you know, I became an international, a professional athlete. So it set us up for life. But was that the right decision? Was it a selfish decision for me to do? I probably look back and think, I want both.
Yeah.
But you can't have both.
Correct.
And these are things in life. And I kind of look back, I think then it was the right decision. Now it was the wrong decision in hindsight. But I can't go back and I can't change that. So
have you ever had a conversation with Tanya about, obviously in the initial phase there would have been chaos, I assume, in both of your life, and so many different thoughts and emotions going through it, because no one ever wants to lose a loved one.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate you sharing. Have you had conversations years down the track where it's like, had we had our time again?
I haven't. No. And it's probably, I think we both
just accept it was.
Move on. And it's not, and I don't want to bring it up because it's, you know, it's hard for Tanya. And as I say, she's moved on and doing great work in that space that's really, really valuable. And she's actually she's unbelievably good at it.
Yeah.
And without formal training and, you know, doing the counselling. But and I think that's really, it's kind of an extension of how she is as a person. And that's, you know, been reflected, as you say, in that support that she gave me over the journey. And it can be really difficult. And you know, Trent, you're in this circumstance. I'm such a public figure, and we go to places, and Tanya might have been there last week, and the person will, I'll be parking the car or something, come in, and the person she's sitting next to goes, and yes, you know, I'm John, pleased to meet you. Who are you? And she says, I'm Tanya Moneghetti. I met you last week. And because she just doesn't get remembered. And as soon as I come in, they go, oh yeah, Tanya. Oh, that's right. Yes, Steve. You know. And so her to be defined as Steve Moneghetti's partner, that's difficult to go through. And she did that she's still doing it now. You know, bloody 1989. I can do the maths. 35 years later. So to her credit. And she's embraced that role and, you know, enjoys that sort of the way it's rolled out. But and I, you know, I think if we had our life over again, I don't think she would do anything differently. I think I would support her to probably, when I did retire, to probably find something like a counselling course and spend a bit more time focused on a career for her, because she put that career on hold for 15 years while I was indulging.
Yeah. And in fairness, I mean, it's not a job, but some days it can probably feel like a job being a mum, particularly to 4 kids.
Yes.
And
we wouldn't have it any other way, I don't think, at the time. But I think that I would, she probably wouldn't, which is, you know, that's a reflection on her character.